Would you like to see how to take a cardboard box similar to this one and turn it into something useful for your home? Well then, stay tuned. Hi everyone, Pam here from Creative Homescaping. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I post several videos a week on how to creatively manage and decorate your home. Today I'm continuing my How to Organize for Free series, and I'm going to show you how I am going to turn this cat food cardboard box into something useful for one of my craft areas. So I am going to be working on creating a drawer or basket for my project desk, because I've been having trouble finding some that will actually fit into the cubbies. And I'm going to show you those cubbies here in just a second. But I'm hoping when I'm done, I'll have a very decorative piece that will take up the space perfectly. So let's get started. Here's one end of my project desk. It is split in two vertically, and as you can see, it's organized, but it looks somewhat like a jumbled mess. This is not the side I'm going to be working on today. I'm going to be working on the other side. And here's the other side of my project desk. As you can see, it also has a lot of stuff in it. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't really look very attractive. Now, I had bought these gray containers before because they seemed like they were the right width and depth, but they're actually a little short, and really you can still see the stuff in there, and they don't really work that well. They don't fit in this way, and they're just too small for the size of the openings. However, I've discovered that the cat food boxes fit in here perfectly. So let me show you what I mean. So the boxes look square, but one side is actually narrower than the other. And see how well they fit into the cubby? I just need to do a little bit of work to them so that they will look nice and match my other desk accessories, which have this contact paper on them. Now I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut the flaps off of the box. I'll need scissors as well as this box cutting tool I have from Amazon. It's good for opening packages wrapped in plastic as well as boxes. So I'm just taking the blade and running it along the folded edge of the flap, and then I'm running it along the inside edge of the same flap. And then at the corners, to snip those, I am using the scissors. So I am doing that to all four sides of the box. Once I have all of the flaps removed, then I am taking some contact paper and I'm going to line the inside of the box. The reason I'm going to line the inside is I don't want any of the rough edges of the flaps that are on the inside to catch on anything I put in the box. But first I'm measuring it on the outside, getting a rough measurement, and then cutting it to size. Now I found that it's easiest to do each of the sides inside the box separately. That way you're not trying to manipulate a huge long piece of the contact paper. I fold it in half to get it aligned, and then I put the sticky side against the box, and then I'm pressing it down here. Now I am using a different color inside the boxes than on the outside because I realized I wasn't going to have enough to finish all the boxes if I didn't use different paper. So here you'll see a different paper on the outside, and then I'm doing a similar thing. I pull it back part way, and then I'm trying to align the box with the grid so that it won't go onto the box crooked, because if I do that, then I won't have enough to wrap over the top edge of the box and the bottom edge. And here I'm just finishing up putting it all the way around the box, pressing it down to get rid of any bubbles. And then what I'm going to do is take my scissors at the corners and cut at about a 45-degree angle and make little triangles. Then I'm going to push those triangles down onto the box. That way the corners will be covered. I'm just going to continue this way around the whole box. Once I have all of the corners pushed down, then I go in and I push the flaps down. Now I know the bottom of the box won't be seen, but I'm kind of picky this way, and I didn't like that there was a patch of pink showing through, so I cut a piece of scrap contact paper to fit that little area, and then I just put that onto the bottom. That way if I do turn the boxes around, it'll be covered and you won't notice. Now I'm at the top edge of the box. I'm just doing the same thing, snipping 45-degree angle at the corner, pushing down the corner piece, and then I'll go in and push down all the sides. And here's the finished box. Now I'm just writing the contents on some chalkboard labels to put on the outside of the boxes. And here's how my new containers look inside the cubbies in my project desk. As you can see, they fit in there perfectly, and I mean perfectly. There's just about 1/8 of an inch of room on either side of the boxes and at the front of the boxes. So I'm really happy with how that looks. It's a lot neater than how it looked before. Now I just need to collect 6 more of them so that I can fill up the rest of the cubbies. Now the only problem is, you may have noticed that on some of them I was using a different color of contact paper on the inside. I ran out of the scroll contact paper and I don't know if I can find that anywhere else. So I may have to get some others. I may get some black contact paper and put that in the middle row, and then use the other one, the rose contact paper, for the bottom row. That way they'll be coordinated, but they won't all necessarily match exactly, but that's okay. So, did you like how I used those boxes? I am really happy with how they turned out. I've been looking all over for containers to put into my project desk, and I couldn't find any the right size. So when I discovered that those would fit, I was ecstatic, because a lot of the baskets and containers I was looking at were quite expensive. They were range anywhere from $7 to $10 a piece, the ones that came close to fitting. So I was able to use just a little bit of contact paper and free boxes to create some that fit perfectly in there. Now I have to keep an eye out for boxes that will fit on the other side, which has larger enclosures, larger cubbies in it. But if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. That way I know you did like it and I can give you more content like this. And then also let me know in the comments down below if you've ever covered boxes like this, either with wrapping paper or contact paper, to use in your home to organize things. Thanks again for watching. And as I mentioned in the intro, if you are new here, I post videos several times a week on how to creatively manage and decorate your home. So I hope you'll consider subscribing by clicking on the subscribe button down below or the icon in the corner of this video. I appreciate all of you tuning in, and I look forward to seeing all of you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.